Okay, so here it is, iPhone X, 4K, 60 frames per second, leaving Manhattan right now. This is the Queensboro Bridge, 59th Street Bridge, otherwise known as. And based on the last video that I did about the iPhone X, I should have done the video a while ago, but I had set on the clips. I left them in my phone. But as you can see, picture quality much clearer. You know, if you're using a 4K television, you can actually blow this shit all the way up to 2160p. I'm sure a lot of people will appreciate that. So this is the new standard for all of my videos, and as you can see, I got the image stabilizer. All of the Plus models since the iPhone 6 have had the image stabilizer. And I really gotta say, I mean, iPhone, I really felt that, I think I won't say jumped the shark, but I really think they hit the crescendo when they added the big screen onto the phones. When they made the first Plus model, the 6 Plus, I think at that point, it was like, once you bought that phone, you had a 64-bit processor, you had a 128 gigabyte hard drive, or a RAM drive, I should say. It was a flash memory. And then you got that big screen. You had a much larger battery. When everybody got the Plus model of the 6, the original 6, I think everybody was much happier than they'd ever been before. Because to tell you the truth, the iPhone 5, first of all, because it said 5 on it, it should have had a 5-inch screen. The iPhone 4 could have had a 4-inch screen. Instead, the iPhone 4 had the same old 3.5-inch or whatever it was screen at the time. And the iPhone 5 launched with a 4-inch screen. Now, if the iPhone 5 had a 5-inch screen, instead of having to wait for the 6 to have a 5.7-inch screen, you know, they could have made us so much happier. But it was like they were so content just, you know, throwing out the same design twice every 2 years to make a number and then an S model. They got so comfortable with that shit until, you know, it was like they just didn't care what the consumer really wanted. And I think they made a huge mistake with that. And I have to say, as far as the iPhone X goes, the thing that annoyed me the most was the fact that you couldn't just walk to the store and get it. You know, they made you do pre-orders. Who the fuck wants to wake up at 3 o'clock in the morning to do a goddamn pre-order on a $1,200 phone? That doesn't make no damn sense. These things are $1,250 with tax. And who the hell wants to have to wait for something that costs like that? You know, it's like I should just be able to walk right into the store and just buy it. But apparently, Apple said the reason why they didn't allow people to line up for it is because they were afraid that some Islamic terrorist was going to do a terrorist attack. And then this is actually what I heard. They said that they were afraid that somebody might try to take one of these trucks and ram that shit into an Apple store line, or that somebody might go there to, you know, seeing that there's a highly populous number of people and just try to blow the shit up. But me personally, that's besides the point. I paid for the thing. I demand my products on time. So Apple, next year, don't let this shit happen again, because I'll be very upset with you. And I'm very upset, if you don't hear it already in my voice. But I shouldn't have had to wait. I should have been able to walk right in and buy my thing immediately. I shouldn't have had to wait. So, you know, that's just what it is. And other than that, I mean, you know, this thing is a little bit more comfortable in the hand. They've been saying, oh, it's a slightly denser phone because it's got so much more packed into such a tight location. You know, all that's cute and everything, but, you know, as long as I'm happy with it, it's no big deal, you know. And I have to say, you know, I'm satisfied. It's definitely more comfortable in the hand. So as you can see, the video quality is fantastic. Eventually, we're going to have 120 frame per second phones. I don't know, that may take a year or two from now. I honestly don't feel we really need it, but some people they demand to be on the bleeding edge of technology. But the thing about it is 60 frames per second, in my opinion, is perfectly smooth. That's about what you need to have. So as you can see, colors, extremely beautiful, dense. Texture quality is excellent. Frames per second is excellent. There's almost no jittering. And that's just where it is. And that's iPhone X. It's the first video that I've made on iPhone X. So, you know, I'm liking it. I think it looks great. I think it feels great. I have to get used to not having a home button, but so far, so good.